Women played vital roles in the Bible, shaping the narrative with their courage, faith, and determination. Their stories inspire, educate, and encourage us, offering insights into God's character and His relationship with humanity. Let's delve into the lives of 10 prominent women in the Bible, exploring their experiences, struggles, and triumphs. 1. Eve, the first woman. Her story can be found in Genesis 1-3. Eve was the first woman created by God, formed from Adam's rib. She was deceived by the serpent and disobeyed God's command not to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. This act of disobedience led to the fall of humanity and sin entering the world. Despite this, God showed grace to Eve and promised a savior through her offspring. 2. Sarah, mother of the nations. Her story can be found in Genesis 11-25. Sarah was Abraham's wife and the mother of Isaac. She was barren and laughed at God's promise of a child, but eventually trusted and obeyed. Sarah's story showcases God's faithfulness and the importance of trusting His promises, even when they seem impossible. She became a mother, the mother of nations, and an example of faith and obedience. 3. Rebekah, a mother of twins. Her story can be found in Genesis 24-27. Rebekah was Isaac's wife and the mother of Jacob and Esau. She was a loyal partner but also deceived her husband to secure Jacob's blessing. Rebekah's story highlights the complexities of family relationships and the human struggle with trust, obedience, and the consequences of our actions. 4. Rachel, a beloved wife. Her story can be found in Genesis 29-35. Rachel was Jacob's favorite wife and the mother of Joseph and Benjamin. She struggled with infertility but eventually gave birth to 2 sons. Rachel's story explores the themes of love, family, and God's grace in the midst of struggle. Her relationship with Jacob and her sister Leah also highlights the complexities of family dynamics. 5. Deborah, a leader and judge. Her story can be found in Judges 4-5. Deborah was a prophetess and judge of Israel, leading the nation to victory over the Canaanites. She was a strong leader and a faithful follower of God. Deborah's story demonstrates God's use of women in positions of authority, challenging traditional gender roles. Her leadership and faithfulness also highlight the importance of trusting in God's plan. 6. Ruth, a foreigner and ancestor of Jesus. Her story can be found in Ruth 1-4. Ruth was a Moabite widow who chose to follow Naomi and the God of Israel. She became an ancestor of King David and Jesus Christ, showing God's inclusion of foreigners in His plan. Ruth's story celebrates God's grace and the importance of loyalty and dedication. 7. Hannah, a trusting TTC mother. Her story can be found in 1 Samuel 1-2. Hannah was a childless wife who prayed fervently for a son. God answered her prayer, and she dedicated Samuel to God's service. Hannah's story exemplifies the power of prayer and the importance of surrendering our desires to God. Her dedication of Samuel also highlights the importance of giving back to God what He has given us. 8. Esther, a queen and savior. Her story can be found in Esther 1-10. Esther was a Jewish queen in Persia who risked her life to save the Jewish people from destruction. She exposed the plot of Haman and saved the Jews from annihilation. Esther's story highlights God's providence and protection even in the face of danger. Her bravery and strategic thinking also demonstrate the importance of standing up for what is right. 9. Mary, the mother of Jesus. Her story can be found in Luke 1-2. Mary was a young virgin who trusted God's message and gave birth to Jesus Christ. Her story is a testament to God's grace, the significance of Jesus' birth, and the importance of trusting God's plan. Mary's obedience and faithfulness also highlight the importance of surrendering to God's will. 10. Lydia, a businesswoman and disciple. Her story can be found in Acts 16. Lydia was a wealthy businesswoman who heard the gospel from Paul and became a believer. She hosted the early Christian church in her home, demonstrating the spread of Christianity and the role of women in the early church. Lydia's story highlights the importance of hospitality and the spread of the gospel. These women's stories are a testament to God's grace, faithfulness, and inclusion, inspiring us to trust, obey, and serve Him.